Hey guys, I should start with that. I've already been recording today because if you watched yesterday's video, you know this is a continuation from that. And it feels like I'm still doing the same video, but it's not. It's going to be a separate video. So I'm about to get this turkey breast in the oven. I thought it was a turkey roast. It's not. And that's fine. But I've got my oven preheated to 325. And I'm about to get it in there. And I'm going to show y'all how I do it. It's super simple. I usually use butter, but my butter's frozen. And I don't want to deal with that today. So I'm going to get me some gloves on for a couple reasons. One, this is going to get messy. Two, I have a boo-boo on my finger. And so I'm going to make sure it's alright, that I don't have any issues with it. But I'm going to get the camera down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'll be right back. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get some margarine out. Like I said, my butter is frozen, so I'm using this. Probably, that may be too much. I don't know. It's been a while since I did just a turkey breast. I usually do a whole turkey. I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the refrigerator because my brain... And what I mean by my brain is I freak out in the brain if things are left out. Y'all probably hear the washer too. This is Lowry seasoned salt. We just put it in this little thing to keep it a smaller situation in the, what is it? Not a refrigerator. In the kitchen. Y'all, I promise the drugs I'm on are not narcotics for my back. They're not. But I tell you, I cannot think today. I can't say the right words. Words are not my friends. Again, they normally are not. But it's okay. I will get through it. It'll be okay. So I just mixed this together. And I could have left some butter out and let it thaw out and all that stuff. But I didn't think about it, honestly. I just didn't think about it. So I'm just seasoning up this margarine. It works just fine. And I'm going to move it to the side. And you're supposed to put this into a roasting dish, but I didn't want to have to fight under the cabinet to get it. This is just my old, what brand is this? I don't know. Y'all, it's old. And it's got little scars and bruises and all that stuff, but that's fine. The oven is preheated to 325, which is what this says. And the roasting time, because we are not stuffing it, is 2 and a quarter to 2 3/4 hours. So almost 3 hours. I'm going to sit it in the sink to cut this open. Actually, I'm going to bring this over here so I can put it in it. I don't know if y'all can see very well, but maybe you can. Maybe you can see. I'm going to move it back, but I was kind of happy about it not being a turkey roast, because this way I can put the butter and stuff under the skin. Now this does have a little packet of gravy, and I'm going to sit it in there in that bowl. I had it out especially for that. And I'm going to put that there. Move it back over here, and I'm going to grab a paper towel. Well, maybe more than one. I'm going to kind of pat this dry some because of all the liquid that is on it. And as you can see, it's just a turkey breast. Nothing fancy here. Just good food. That's what we hope anyways. And I'm not going to be able to sit this up like, you know, I could get some foil and put on the sides, which I might do. But it's not going to be like, we're fine with it being non-fancy. I'm not going to worry about taking any of that skin or anything like that off either. So I'm going to get started with doing this. I want to say butter, even though it's margarine. Doing the margarine stuff. I put it under the skin. I just kind of take the skin away and just kind of stuff it in there and lay it back over. And then once I get it in there, I kind of scoosh it around. That's my proper word, scoosh. And I'll put it on my outside too, but you're not supposed to throw it all over your kitchen like I just did. It's on the counter, it's fine, it's not on anything else. Alright, I'm going to flip this over and get this in there. And you just wiggle your fingers around to break that, I guess it's a membrane or something between the skin and the meat. And you just put that in there as far as I can is what I do. And that way I can kind of squish it around and it'll be on it. And it'll stay in there and season the meat itself. And I always put a little bit in this part whenever I'm doing it with a regular turkey, like the whole turkey, which it usually closes back up and everything. So usually it's not cut like that, but that's okay, I'm not going to complain. Oh, see, it's coming out already. That side, the skin is not very nice. It's kind of coming off. But now I'm just going to take the rest of this, what I have left of it, and I'm going to just put it over it. I think I'm just going to leave it sitting sideways like this, and about midway through I'll flip it over on this other side, and this mixture will just be all over it. Now I'm going to try to get it off these gloves as much as I can. Now I'm going to please don't get all over me. Take this glove off, or take these gloves off. And I'm going to sprinkle this with a seasoned salt. And it will eventually, it'll get all over and it'll be fine. I mean, we have injected our turkey too before. We're not doing that today. Put the lid on it, and I'm going to put it in the oven for as long as it's set, or till it's done. And I'll be back. Okay, so you guys know that we swapped our filling all the things day to Friday, or I swapped it. Nobody else swapped it. Nobody else had a say in it. They don't care. As long as things are in the house. And if I don't get them here, somebody will. But anyway. Noah has already done the sugar. He turned it around backwards. He already did the sugar because he filled it up because I used so much of it earlier. And he was making tea. And I'm about to do the Tide Pods. Now, I don't always use pods, but whenever I do, I put some of them into this little container because this is too tall to put over there. And whenever I'm trying to get them out, I have to take the whole container out, and it's not fun to do. I just don't want to do it. So I have this that I fill up. Some people might think it's waste or crazy or whatever, but I already had this container that I was not using, and I also can see how much I have doing it this way. And I just have to fill it up every couple weeks. Maybe sometimes it's 2 weeks, sometimes it's 3 weeks. It's really according to how much I wash. But I wash 3 days a week, so for 3 people and 3 dogs and a cat. Because yes, they have blankets and things. And I wash them. Towels and blankets and all that. So that's done. And now I'm going to fill up the dish soap. The boys are putting our new tags on the vehicles. I have have to undo this. Y'all can't really see it. It's the big thing from Sam's. I'm just going to fill this up. Quit slamming my door. You really can't help but slam that door. It's just loud like that. The screen door is. I don't know why it's so loud. It just is. Sometimes. Oh, no. Wait. I didn't squish it down far enough. Sometimes this squirts out, is what I was going to say. Just like that. While you're trying to close it back up. But I have to close it back up. That's okay. I got to clean the counter anyways. But I have to close it back up or else it won't fit where I need it to fit. That's alright too. Now I have dish soap. I'm going to rinse that off. The other things we need to fill up. Let's see. Food wise, we don't have anything that we need to do. No spices, no seasonings of any sort. We don't have like flour or cornmeal or anything like that, because the cornmeal I buy in like a 5-pound thing, the cornmeal mix or the cornmeal, either one. I buy it in that, and we just put the whole thing in when all of that's gone. We store it in the freezer until then. But otherwise it was just milk. Not milk, y'all. I can't think or talk. Words are not my friends today. I don't know why. Maybe it's the pain. Maybe it's I'm crazy. I don't know. Anyways, I don't have to fill anything up food-wise. So really all I have to do is my vitamins and my medicine. I'm not going to do that on camera today. I've done it lots of times recently on camera. So I'm just not going to do that on camera. I'm just going to do it real quick. Probably sitting at my desk. And whenever I come back the next time, it will be whenever I'm making our dressing. So Noah decided he wanted lima beans, so I'm just going to open a can of lima beans. If I would have known he wanted lima beans, I could have taken some out and soaked them, and dried ones. Soaked them and cooked them tonight in the Instant Pot or something like that, but he didn't know what he wanted yet. We have cans of lima beans though, so that's easy. But I'll be back to show y'all our dressing. Okay, so let's start over. Okay, so I'm about to start the dressing, and you saw on yesterday's video where I did this, and that's what it looks like. I should have shown y'all, but I didn't, so here you go. I'm not used to doing 2 videos in once, like doing it like this. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just crumble up the, oh man, it smells so good. Crumble up the cornbread. I might not have got a big enough bowl. I'm good at that. I did clean the counter after the other stuff, after dropping the cleaner on it. I don't think I got a big enough bowl. Jeff, can you grab me the bigger bowl? I know this is not going to be big enough. I don't think Jeff's back in here. Hello? Jeffrey? Well, it might be work. It might work. We'll make it work. Alright, this is canned chicken with the broth. Now, I don't always use canned chicken. I sometimes use, I cook my own chicken. I'm using canned chicken because it's easy and I have it. But I will break this up some with my hands. But I'm also not making as much as I normally do either. This, oh, I need a smaller one so I don't cut it on that can. Get a smaller one. I can't seem to get it without touching other things. So, get a spoon. A silicone spoon works just as well. Anyway, I put cream of chicken and cream of mushroom in my dressing. I don't know. There's nobody in my family that does. Unless, I think Flora does. Cream of chicken. I don't think she puts cream of mushroom. I have some people that don't even eat onion in their dressing. But we always do. Cream of mushroom came out easier. Is it because it's a different brand? I don't know if that would be it or not. I may end up not even using that whatever you call this thing, spatula. I may end up using my hands. Now I'm going to put the onion in there. This is leftover from last night because we had burgers for supper, and this is just onion. We had a big onion that was cut up, and some of it was already in slice, so I just cut it up a little bit smaller. Jeffrey, I don't know where it went. Yes. Can you come sprinkle me some salt and pepper on here? Because I've already got my hand. It's right here. This is a salt and pepper mixture, but it's mostly pepper. So, just sprinkle some in there. I already have salt and pepper in the cornbread. That's enough for now. I probably don't have a big enough bowl. I know I don't.
No big bowl?
I don't know. I don't want to have to clean another one.
No big bowl?
Yeah, probably. Probably be best. There's a bigger glass bowl down there. He was going to get a metal bowl, I think. But my big metal bowl, that's what I usually do it in, is my big metal bowl.
So what do you want?
Just a bowl, I don't care. Just a bowl. Just bigger than this one. I don't know why I didn't get one anyway. This may be more cornbread dressing than what I thought. Or chicken dressing. This is not cornbread dressing. This has got chicken in it. You don't have to worry about drying it out. Okay, so I got it in this bowl. I made a huge mess over here, but I did get it in the bowl. And he's going to get me some water from the reverse osmosis thing. Because I have the broth from the chicken, and I have the cream of chicken and the cream of mushroom, I may not need any water after mixing a little bit. I may not need, I sure won't need that much. I don't think I need any. But anyways, since I have those things in here, I can use just plain water instead of chicken broth, and it'll be fine. But I don't think I'm going to need anything after getting it mixed some. No, I don't. That water we can use to water the dogs or the plants or something. But no, I'm not going to need any water. That's plenty. But I'm just going to mix this all together, and I'm putting it in this pan that's sprayed over here. And we'll cook it. Well, everything in it is cooked except the onion. Ooh, I hate when I do that. Everything in it is cooked except the onion. So, really, you just got to let it get browned. So, 30 minutes or so. Something like that. Alright. I was going to get Jeff to help me move this over here, but he's busy doing things too. Alright, get this in the pan. Alright. Dressing is one of Noah's favorite things too. One of his favorite foods. He'll ask me to cook it just by itself without any kind of other thing with it. Just have dressing. Which we usually have some sort of meat or something else other than the chicken that's in it most of the time. But he loves dressing, so I'll make it every once in a while. I want to smooth it out, but, well, I guess I can. I've already got this nasty anyway. And I will sprinkle a little bit more black pepper on top, but only pepper, because I don't want to add any more salt. So I'll just use my grinder for that. But I'm going to take these gloves off because they are a mess. So is the counter. It's a mess too, because I made a mess today. Alright, get these off and I'll be back. Okay, I'm just gonna do some black pepper on here, and normally I cook it at 350, but since that turkey breast called for 375, that's what I'll do. And I'll let it cook for probably 30-45 minutes, just till it browns. But I'll show y'all what it looks like once it's done. Okay, so here's our pre-Thanksgiving dinner, or Thanksgiving preview, I don't know. Anyway, there's lima beans. This is not what we normally have for Thanksgiving. It's just some of the similar things. Lima beans, the gravy that came with the turkey breast. So we don't know how that's going to be. I don't normally use it. I usually make my own or do something else, but we decided to use it. There's the turkey breast. Could have browned up the skin a little bit more, but that's alright. And then there's the dressing. And we're going to eat. And we'll see, or I'll see you in a second. Okay, so everybody enjoyed supper. Noah bathed the dogs and left the shower curtain open. So that means I'm gonna have to wash the dog stuff. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. He normally does it like on a weekend, but he did it today, which is great. I'll just wash the dog stuff in the morning. I do have one load of human clothes left that I'm gonna do, but that's all I've got to do is turn it on. But I'm gonna wait until after I shower to turn it on, because I'm going to throw this in there because I wore this all day long. And normally I only wear it for a few minutes. I don't wear it all day, but since I wore it all day, I just want to wash it. But anywho's, this is my robe. One of them. But I'm going to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, our pre-Thanksgiving, or whatever you want to call it. It really wasn't that. It's just that we needed to eat that turkey, because we have a whole turkey and a ham in the freezer, and we're trying to eat up stuff. Y'all know that. And we just really needed to get that eaten. You know what? This hair. But I hope you did like it. If you did, hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Share it with a friend if you know somebody who might want to see my crazy antics. And keep me in your prayers, but don't worry about me. I'm good. Taking the medicine like I'm supposed to, and I'm not hurting as bad as I was yesterday or the day before, so that's a good thing. Well, now we just wait on the results from the x-ray and see where we go from there. Like I said, I've dealt with this for years. It'll be okay, which I probably talked about that in yesterday's video, my back situation. I did go to the doctor yesterday, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, which was actually Thursday, but I'm recording everything Friday. Wow, this is confusing me. Anyway, I've told you how I am, but leave me a comment down below and let me know how you are, because I really do want to know. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And hopefully I didn't confuse you. Be sweet.